Hello everyone, welcome to the new session. So today we will discuss a new chapter. So that is articles. Okay. So I think you're able to hear my voice. Is it? So those who can hear my voice, kindly raise the hands. Yeah, I hope all can hear me. Is it? Okay, then very good, very good, very good. So you can put down your hands. So now we begin the class. Okay. So in the beginning, we speak about the articles. Okay, there are, as you know, there are three articles in English, like a and the. Actually, they are called articles as they have a significant role of participants. That is the reason why we call them as articles. Okay, they are also called determiners as they affect the meaning of noun. Okay, so we can divide articles in two ways. One is definite article, and the next one is indefinite article. So, what do you mean by definite article? A and an are called definite articles. You know why? Because they are used when we do not speak of any particular person or things. For example, he bought a shirt. He bought a shirt. A shirt means what? One shirt. He bought a shirt. It is used for what we can say singular nouns. Single with the singular nouns we use a or an. It is that a and an are called indefinite article because they are used when we do not speak of any particular person or thing. So we are not speaking about a particular person. We are speaking about or thing. We are speaking about a shirt. We do not know which shirt it is. So we are simply speaking about a shirt. We are not sure whether we are speaking about a particular person or thing. But what will happen, or what is the meaning of definite article? It is known as the definite article. It is used when we refer to a particular person or a thing, when we directly refer to a person or a thing. For example, he is wearing the shirt which he bought yesterday. So we are speaking about the shirt which is which we know, or we are speaking about the person or a thing which we already know. So that's why it said it is used when we refer to a particular person or a thing. That is why it is said he is wearing the shirt which he bought yesterday. So the shirt which we mentioned in the first part of the sentence is referred in the second part of the sentence. So it is clear that we will be, we will speak about the definite thing. We know it is that we know the definite article, where to use the definite article. Okay. So we will speak about definite and indefinite articles in details. Okay. So the indefinite article is a or an. A or an, you know that a or an is an indefinite article. Like a or an. This is what kind of article? Indefinite article. In the categorization itself, it is clear that a and an are used for the indefinite things. We speak about indefinite things. For example, a box, a pen, a lion. So all these are indefinite articles. So why do we call it as indefinite article? Because all these are a box, a pen, a lion, an orange, an apple, a chalk. So all these are indefinite things. We are not speaking about which box it is. And we are not speaking about what pen it is or which pen it is, whose pen it is. We are not speaking about any particular lion. But what will happen in the case we use the in the sentence? Here, the is used for a particular person or a thing. For a particular person or a thing, we use for definite things. See, the chalk which I am writing. The chalk, I mean, the chalk, this is a blue chalk. So whatever it is, when we speak about the definite things, we speak about we use the, and when we speak about what we call the indefinite things, we use a or am. And now listen, where do we use a and where do we use an? A is used, for example, if the first letter of a word is silent H, it is treated as a vowel for this purpose. So A is used before consonant sounds, before words beginning with a vowel, and an is used before vowels. So see, listen. A is used before consonant sounds, and an is used before words beginning with a vowel. Words beginning with a vowel sound, not a vowel, but before words beginning with a vowel sound. Okay, so we'll see what all those things are. For example, as I said, a box, a pen, an apple, I mean, sorry, a lion, and then an apple, an orange, so all those things. Okay, so did you understand why we used with box, pen, lion, and so on? Because these are consonant sounds. Why do we use and before apple, orange, and so on? Because these are vowels. Or we can say, we don't say vowel, but we say vowel sound. The word beginning with a vowel sound. I'll say one example. Um, the word or, I, then honest. See, do we say a hour, a I, a honest man? No, we use an, an hour, an I, an honest man. Why? Because the word begins with a vowel sound. Here, though the word begins with a consonant letter, but the pronunciation of this one or the word begins with a vowel sound. So we use the word and in the beginning of the word. Okay, so these are some kind of things or some kind of things which we have to keep in mind with regard to definite and indefinite. Okay, now we speak more about definite and indefinite article. So in the beginning, we speak about definite article. So we know where to use and when to use definite and indefinite article. As I said, with a, and an are used before indefinite things. For example, when we are not speaking about a particular thing, we use what indefinite article a or an. Okay, definite article is used when we speak about a particular thing. For example, the chalk, the chalk, the chalk which I'm writing is very good. Okay, so the watch which I am wearing is very good, whatever it is. So when we refer to something or when we definitely speak about something, we use a definite article. Now we will see where to use this indefinite and definite article. So in the beginning, the indefinite article. So indefinite article is used when we refer to a single countable noun in general. A single countable noun in general, which means that is when we are not referring to something or someone specific, or when the reader does not know which one is referred to. For example, in your textbook itself, there is an example. He gave a parcel for you this morning. He gave a parcel for you this morning. Or the next example, a friend of yours called on you. A friend of yours, called on you. So here he gave a parcel for you in the morning. So a parcel, there we used, so here we used a parcel. So a parcel in the sense we do not know what parcel it is, for one, which parcel it is. We are simply speaking about a parcel. So we are not aware about the parcel, or we do not know what kind of parcel which he gave. And the next example, second one, a friend of yours called on you. So here a friend of yours, a, a friend of yours. So whatever it is, a friend of yours called on you. So someone is telling this one to someone, telling that your one of your friends called on you. So the person who says do not know who it is or who the friend is. So that's why he is telling a friend of yours. We are not definitely speaking about a particular friend, but speaking about a friend which he has. Okay, so that's all about it. And we speak about we use a or an in the sense of one, in the sense of each, and in the name before the names of occupations and so on. So we'll see the first two things, in the sense of one and in the sense, in the meaning each. So in the sense of one means we use a. For example, a house, a chalk, a pen. What does it mean? There is only one. So that's why I said that a or an is used with the singular countable nouns. Only with the singular countable nouns. Will not say a tea, a coffee. We'll say a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. So we'll talk about later. And here, in the sense of one, we use a or an. For example, I have bought a pen. I have bought a pen. In the sense, I bought one pen. I bought one pen. Then, with the meaning each, that is, I read at least one book a month. I read at least one book a month. So, what does it mean? In a month, he reads at least one book. So, here we are speaking about 1 month, one in general, one in general. 1 month, in 1 month, he speaks what? He speaks, I mean, he reads one book. The second example, which is there in the textbook, that is, my salary has increased by 5,000 a month. So in a month, in 1 month, he has, I mean, there is an increase of 5,000 in his salary. So that is the meaning of it. Okay. So with the names of, I mean, with the sense of one, with the sense of each, we use the indefinite article a or an. Okay. And now there are some other kind of things which you have to keep in mind. So that I'll just write on. The other usages of a or an. So the names of occupations. The names of occupation. The names of occupation. Then with the singular countable nouns. So in a general sense, with a singular countable noun, that name a single of a class things. For example, an elephant is a useful animal. So with the singular countable nouns, with the singular countable nouns. Okay, so we use with us occupations that, like for example, my father is a doctor. My father is a doctor. My father is a teacher. My mother is a teacher. So here we say a teacher. Okay, why? Because with the occupation we use the word a. And as I said, in singular countable noun, for example, elephant is a useful animal. A call ring on a hot day is always welcome. So here, with the singular countable nouns, we use the word a. And in exclamations before singular countable nouns, for example, what a lovely dress, with the in exclamations. In exclamations, okay? In exclamations. For example, what a lovely dress. What a lovely dress. There's only one dress. We, exclaim or we express our feelings. So we say, what a lovely dress. Such a shame. Such a shame. So with this, with the exclamations before singular countable nouns, okay? Before singular countable nouns. So there was a dress, which is only one. What a lovely dress. Such a shame. So there was only one shame or one reason to shame, and we say such a shame. And then the next one is in expressions of speed, price, and ratio. Like speed, price, and ratio. Okay. Speed, price, and ratio. Speed, price, and ratio. For example, the best fare is 20 a person. The bus traveled at 40 kilometers an hour. So here, with the help with the speed, price, and ratio, we use the indefinite article a or an. And the last one is with a certain numerical expression. With a certain numerical with the numerical expressions, we use the indefinite article. Okay. So we have been discussing about articles, for example, definite and indefinite article in how to use indefinite and definite article. And we spoke about the different kinds of things, how to use and how to formulate all these kind of things. Okay. And the last one is when we refer to a person whose name we use with a title is known to us. For example, a Mr. Gupta wishes to me, a Dr. John. So here with the Mr. Doctor and so on. So there's a title for that. Is it? So with that, we will use the indefinite article. So that is not a common usage of it, but for the sake of saying, I said. So these are some kind of things which I have to keep in mind. So with one is the names of occupation. So even before that, with the sense of one and each. In the sense of one and each, we use a definite article. And then what happened here with the names of occupation? With the names of occupation we use, and with the singular countable nouns we use a definite and indefinite article, and with in exclamations, what a lovely dress, what a shame. And with the speed, ratio, price, and ratio we use, and towards the end we said numerical expression. With the certain numerical expressions we will use the definite and the indefinite article. Okay, I hope it is clear. So these are the usages of the indefinite article. Okay. Okay. So now we speak about till now we are speaking about how to use or where to use indefinite article, and now we will move on to see about how to, where we should not use indefinite article, which means that the indefinite article is not used. Okay, so we'll just see that. So in the beginning, we speak about so we are speaking about indefinite article, and when the noun is an uncountable, we will not use the indefinite article. For example, when we speak about see, we know that the water, wood, glass, or we can say um, milk. So all these are uncountable nouns, or air. So all these are uncountable nouns. And with the uncountable nouns, we will not use the indefinite article. For example, my new chair is made of wood. So here wood is the noun, and we cannot use indefinite article there in the sentence. Okay, because what is the reason? If you use, that will be a wrong thing, because it is an uncountable noun. For example, sand is used in making glass. So glass is an uncountable noun, so we will not use it there. And listen, but before uncountable nouns, when we imply a comparison between an uncountable noun and others of the same kind, we'll use, for example, a cloth of this quality is very expensive. For example, we compare between two things, or like, for example, a purer water than this does not exist. So there we use the indefinite article, because there we are comparing between, see, comparison between uncountable noun and others of the same kind is done. So at that time we will use um, the indefinite article. And the next one, when a noun is the name of a meal, when the noun is the name of a meal, we will use indefinite article. For example, we had breakfast at 7 o'clock. We had breakfast at 7 o'clock. So we will not use indefinite article. So when a noun is the name of a meal, we will not use it. For example, I had dinner before going on. We will not say I had a dinner, or I will not say, we will not say we had a breakfast at 7 o'clock. We'll simply say we had breakfast at 7 o'clock. Okay. And if we use the name of a meal in the sense of a party, the indefinite article is required. For example, there is going to be a dinner for the old boys of the school. In the sense, then it becomes a party. It is not a meal, but it is a party. The dinner can be considered as a meal as well as a party. So that in the sense of a party, we will use the indefinite article. Okay. The next one, there is no plural of the indefinite article, but some or any is the usual equivalent of the plural. Okay. For example, I saw a cow in the field. I saw some horses in the field. I saw a cow in the field and I saw some horses in the field. What is the difference between these two? That's why I said there is no plural of the indefinite article, but some or any is the usual equivalent of the plural. So here, I saw a cow in the field, which means there is one cow in the field. And the same sentence, I say, I saw some horses in the field. What happens? Here, the word some is used as the equivalent of the plural of the word a. Okay, I'll say one more example. She ate an orange. She didn't eat any bananas. So here, she ate an orange, which means there is only one orange, and she ate that. She didn't eat any bananas. So with the, she didn't eat any bananas, which means she did not eat anything at all. Okay, so in the sum or any is used as an equivalent of the plural of the word a. So that is what is explained here. And the next one, if you remember that a is the unemphatic form of one, is it? For example, one pen, a pen. Did you see the difference? When we use one pen, it means that there is one pen. And when we use a pen, it is also means that there is one pen. So that is why it is said it is the unemphatic form of one. So we do not directly say that there is one in this one. But what happens? The word a speaks about a single thing. For example, one pen, that is correct. One pen, there is one pen. There is one pen, there is a pen. What is the difference? Both are same, because here it's an unemphatic form of a one. So we shall not forget that it cannot be used with uncountable nouns. For example, the equivalent of with uncountable nouns, for example, some. For example, I will give an example. Then, would you like some coffee? Yes, I would like a cup of coffee. So, would you like some coffee means what? Do you want some coffee? Yes, I would like a cup of coffee. What does it mean? We'll not say I would like a coffee. We'll not say that, because coffee is an uncountable noun. Okay, so we will use I would like a cup of coffee. So that is the meaning of it. And then we have few more things to know. That is use of a before little of few. So what do you mean by little? Little. Little, few. So little has a negative meaning, in the sense hardly any, which means nothing. Hardly any, nothing. Little did they know of a danger, of the danger, which means practically they did not know of the danger. Little means nothing, hardly any, nothing will be there. Okay, but a little means what? A small amount. A little water was available after the drought. So if you simply think, little water was available after the drought, which means there was nothing at all. There was nothing at all. So here, what is the use of speaks about a small amount. A small amount. A few means, see, a little means what? Nothing at all. Hardly any. Practically nothing. A few means what? The same thing. Few means nothing at all. A few means some things are there. For the little means a small amount, but all of it. The little. So till now we are speaking about and what? Little, a little, the little. The little means a small amount, but all of it. So there will be a big. I mean, some things are there, not like little and a little. A little means a small amount of something. Okay, so that is with regard to little. And what about few? What about few? So some principle is applicable: few, a few, and the few. That is, when we refer to uncountable nouns, for example, few people can keep a secret. Few people can keep a secret. For example, few people can keep a secret. What does it mean? Nobody can keep secret. Then next example, he has a few close friends. He has a few close friends. He has a few close friends. It means that he has some close friends, not many, but some people, maybe two, one or two or three, not more than that, not very much. Then he lost the few friends he had. He lost the few friends he had. The few friends means the group is little more bigger than a few. When we say the few, maybe we imagine that three friends, okay? Three friends. Three friends. Three friends. Not more than three, like a small group of friends. But the few means what? The group is a little more bigger. So that is the difference between these two. Few means nothing at all. A few means something. Two or three, not more than three. The few means the group is little more bigger, but not so big. Okay, a few. That's it. So this is the usages, and so we have now already spoke about the usages and where not to use articles. So I think today we will stop.